So you guys know about, that contradiction inside of yourself. I mean, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like how you want to do something and then you don't do it. Or you totally don't want to do something. You don't want to reach for that cookie. You don't want to say that mean thing to that person. And then somehow it happens. Well, that's what we're going to talk about today. Because I have a quote from the Divine Principle. It goes a little something like this. We find great contradiction in every person. Within the self-same individual are two opposing inclinations. The original mind that desires goodness and the evil mind that desires wickedness. They are engaged in a fierce battle, striving to accomplish two conflicting purposes. Any being possessing such a contradiction within itself is doomed to perish. Human beings, having acquired this contradiction, live on the brink of destruction. So, this contradiction is very clearly within us, right? And it's like if you bought a car, right? And the car had a steering wheel where you turn it this way, but the tires went that way. And both the wheels in the fronts, went backwards, and the wheels, but it just like didn't make any sense. And or maybe even all four tires went in different directions. It's not very useful. You would return that car. You would return it. I mean, you'd get your money back. They'd write some sensational, journalistic report on this crazy car, and they would discontinue it. Absolutely. Yet human beings, we've been, contradictory to ourselves and to each other for thousands of years somehow. And it's crazy. It doesn't make any sense. Like for me to hate another person makes no sense because my survival depends on their survival, and likewise, we're all in this together. We're all in this world. We're stuck inside this atmosphere together. You know what I'm saying? And the world, the state of the world, the state of the fact that, we're suffering with the ozone layers depleting, we have all sorts of, air pollution, we have water pollution, we have, erosion of soil, the ice caps are melting, all this stuff, right, is the result of the fact that we have a contradiction inside, because we would take much better care of our environment around us if we were clear with ourselves and each other. It sounds very idealistic, but actually that's exactly the reason why religious people came to this earth again and again, to remind us, to bring us up to a place where we're less contradictory to each other. And now civilization, we're living in an age where the whole world, we can see each other and help each other if we want to, right? And so we are our own limitations at this point. But the Reverend Moon, who I call the True Father, came specifically to wake our hearts up and to remind us that if we can abolish the contradiction within and be people of integrity and take care of ourselves well, then take care of our families well and our communities well, and we actually start building a culture based on integrity of heart and love and respect, then that's how we're going to change this thing around. And that's the only way that we can resolve all these many issues in this world. But it starts again with us. So I hope that you can take this seriously. And I really hope that you can look at the contradiction within yourself and start to chip away at it, little by little. Okay? It's been very fun. It's been nice to see you again.